welcome, welcome. Welcome to another reaction. Welcome to React Up. It's MNG. And look, I'm excited. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm hearing myself twice around here. All right. All right. All right. All right. Look. All right. So I'm a little excited. Okay. The store is open. Some sort of is open. It's sort of kind of open. It's open, but you can go ahead and check out the merchandise. This is one of the hoodies that is on the site, man. King of a Prince. If you got a little prince that you raising, King of a Prince, man, make sure you go ahead and get the hoodie and represent. It definitely got a crown on the arm, and then it got a crown on the back. So make sure you go ahead and check that out at www.farewellmng.com. Go check out the store. So we get another Pop the Balloon of Fine Love reaction. So look. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. Like last week, they was doing some different things with the set. They was changing the set around. They was trying to do something different. Part 1 was real dark. You know, they had them sitting down. They had them standing up. Then they had part 2. Part 2 was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So look, we about to get into it. We about to see what 23 got popping because 22 had 2 parts to it. Okay, they had 2 parts. We about to see what episode 23 got to do. So, man, you know what? Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it.
Pop the balloon or find love.
Hey, my name is Stephanie, and I'm looking for my best friend.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition.
Hold on. See, there's a difference right there. Now, last episode, they had this old man up in the front, kind of greeting all the guys and having them calling them pimping and everything. Now he ain't even there. He's not even there. Did we go back to the old studio? Okay, let's see it. Before I cast judgment, let me see.
I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a nice lineup of single gentlemen. Hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, we have a really nice lineup of ladies for y'all. All right, let's bring in our single lady. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay, my name is Stephanie. I am 42 years young, and I am in the insurance industry.
Okay, and you do have some pop balloons. Let's go find out why the gentleman popped.
Okay.
Hi, can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Dre. I'm 34, and I'm a truck driver and a published poet.
Okay, and Dre, why did you pop?
I'm not really a fan of like wigs and weaves. Everything you got going on is right. I love the stripes, the heels. I'm just not really a fan of like fake hair. You know what I mean? No disrespect.
Okay. Okay, now is Dre your type?
He's handsome. I like him tall. I like him thick. So yes.
Okay. Okay, can you give us your name, your age, and your occupation?
Jeans, 36, licensed barber, content creator.
Okay, Jeans, why did you pop?
I'm just not attracted to her.
Okay, now is he your type?
Well, not really. I am short, but I like a big dog. If that, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can go ahead and ask them a question.
What is some words of affirmation that you could pour into me right now?
Okay, let's start with you. Give us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Kelly Menifee, retired Navy,
And how old are you?
46.
And what was your question?
Some words of affirmation that you could pour into me.
Oh, wow. That's a good one. Just keep living your life. Don't take things too hard. Believe in the universe. It provides everything you're going to need in the future.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is BJ. I'm from my occupation is entrepreneur. I am.
I just want to take a minute to shout out Jay. It's like, you're proud of me. Keep doing your thing. And I appreciate that. I just want to make sure I give you a shout out on the show and let you know that, I appreciate what you said. This has been a long time in the making. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, along with that, what's going on here, this words of affirmation question is good, but it got some of these guys stumped. The first guy was just, he was thrown out. He didn't know what to expect. Okay. Now I understand what the one guy said with the hat on and said he don't like women with wigs or anything like that. I get it. I mean, some of them, I ain't gonna lie, they look real nice. And in some cases, grippable, pullable, and everything. And but I mean, you can't have it all natural. You can't have it all natural. So I hope he finds what he's looking for on the show. But I think he may need to search elsewhere. Maybe Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Philippines, Asia, somewhere around there. You'll find that more natural hair around there. Passport bros.
I'm on IT security firm, and 39 is my age. And so some information I could pour into you is that God gives his toughest struggles to his strongest warriors.
Yes.
So whatever you may be enduring or someone else that may be enduring, it's not over yet. The storm is not over. Keep enduring and things will get better.
I love it. I love
Sure.
it.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Oh, my name is Asante. I'm 27 and I work at Amazon.
And what was your question?
What are some words of affirmation that you could pour into me?
Oh, you are beautiful. You are loved. And as a Black woman, your very essence, it heals the world.
I like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvez, 47, truck driver. Whereas for affirmation I could pour into you is keep believing in yourself, keep the faith. Do not stop when when everybody is against you, and keep moving forward.
I like that.
I'm starting to feel like they all saying the same thing. They all saying the same thing. It's good. I mean, they're good affirmations. Don't get me wrong; they're very good. But they kind of fall along the lines of the same thing. Keep pushing, keep going forward. And I want to hear something different. I want to hear something out of the box. I see some repeat offenders on here from previous episodes as well, so I got to shout that out. We got these repeat offenders out here.
I'm liking this. Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jamal Branch. I'm 32 years old, and I am an investor trader. And some things that I could say to you is just because things may seem like that they're crashing, sometimes it's just a way of God telling you to take another path. So just because it's looking bad, it's not really that bad.
I like that. Yes.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
It's Truth, RL the Truth. It's Keith, really, but I got a movie on my life out, spoken word poetry, mentoring kids, all this shit. But you are gorgeous, though. I see you for sure.
And what are some words of affirmation that you can pour into me?
Shoot for the stars, and if you miss, at least you be amongst them.
Come on. All right. I like that.
Okay.
Hey, that last one was fire. That last one was fire. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna use that one on a date. I'm telling you. Hey, I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna tell her, like, look, let me tell you some good stuff. If you shoot for the stars, even if you miss, at least you're among them. she gonna fall out. But hey, I'm gonna have her that night. It's gonna be young. It's gonna be done. I'm using that one. That one is fire. You can't tell me nothing on that one. I'm using that one. I'm putting that in my repertoire.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna allow the gentleman to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, if we were to go on the first date, where would that date be?
I mean, you really couldn't miss me with too much as long as I'm enjoying myself and my company. So, you know, it's pretty much whatever as long as we're enjoying ourselves.
Okay.
Your question.
Yes. Are you a drinker?
I do not drink.
Okay.
Are you a drinker?
Yeah, heavily.
Why my man pop his balloon so hard because she don't drink? Duh. Hey, let me know in the comments. Do y'all need a girl to drink to have a good time? I need to know. Do y'all need a girl to drink to have a good time?
Okay.
How do you like to pour into yourself?
Well, I am very spiritual, and I go to church a lot, and I'm with my church family all the time, and I consult with my pastor a lot, and so I just try to stay grounded in the church, and that's how I.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Your question.
So how many children do you have?
I don't have any children, but I am a cat mom. I have one cat, so I'm the cat lady.
You don't like cats?
I can't stand cats. Yeah, I can't. I got a long time ago. I got scratched up by a cat.
You got PTSD.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sorry, but
That's okay.
I cannot stand cats.
That's okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, your question.
So if you're into the church a lot, there's a lot that could be said with that because people are spiritual, people are religious, people are there's so many categories when it comes down to being a believer.
Right.
What would you categorize yourself?
Well, I would say that I am a believer, and I walk by faith and not by sight. I was raised in the church, and so that's just how I live my life. Um,
I understand.
yes.
Okay. Your question.
How you feel about new knowledge?
New knowledge.
Since you are, involved with the church, how you feel about new knowledge?
New knowledge.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Daily is all type of facts, proven, a lot of shit that I was raised on is wrong. So finding out new knowledge, being that you are in a platform to where you teaching people look to you, they follow you, they come to you for advice. What happens when you come on some new knowledge and a lot of stuff that we was raised on was wrong?
I mean, I'm pretty much open, but I was raised, like I said, in the church, and so I hold on to those values that I was raised on. Yes, so but I'm open,
I respect it. For
yes.
Okay. Okay. And why did you pop?
I understand holding on to faith because I was once a very faithful man at one point in time, but it's because of knowledge why we grow. It's because of new knowledge of why we obtain new things. Like 5 years ago, there's a lot of things that you don't know that you know today that cause you to change. And so I understand that faith is a very big thing, a part of our lives. It's what we use to dictate our movement. But if you're not willing to move, then you're going to be stagnant at some point. So new knowledge is definitely important.
That makes sense.
Okay. Thank you. And why did you pop?
I heard what she said about baby boy right here, though, man. You feel me? You know, I know I'm disqualified already, so it's all good. Height, you know. Yeah.
You disqualified yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I heard what you said. You disqualified me based off your, reaction to height. So I just was hanging on
You
to the
said to
balloon just to
height?
get to know you a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Practice on my pitch.
I
I
got
ain't
you.
gonna lie.
Yes.
It's good.
Thank you.
Hold on, wait. No, my man didn't say he was practicing on his pitch. Like, I'm just holding on so I can practice on my pitch. Did you just tell this woman that she was target practice? She literally target practice for the conversation. Dog. That's hurtful. That's hurtful as hell.
Okay. Come up here with us.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, what's up?
Right here.
Oh. What's that?
Okay. You still had your balloon unpopped.
Oh, cool.
Do you have any questions for him?
I don't have any questions. But I'm not interested.
Okay, you can pop his balloon.
Yes.
Boop. And why did you pop his balloon?
Just because he seems a little
Childish.
oh okay. There we go.
I ain't problem with that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's get it started, baby.
Hold on, wait a minute. Nah. what is going on? First of all, let me just put out there that is the fastest pop I have seen. And what is this extra sounds? Like, this ain't even the music. This is just somebody. My God, bro. Like, they really are experimenting. It got to be a full moon outside because they experimenting. They experimenting for real. This is a whole experiment they doing.
What else happened?
And so then one of the guys said that he didn't like women that wore wigs or weave.
So he should stop dating black women. What else?
Basically.
I mean, what?
Yeah, basically.
What is, I mean, I don't understand. Okay, look, it's like.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Hi, I'm Tamara, and I'm here looking for a great connection. Love, I am a Christian, so I want a guy that is going to lead with God as well, and we can come together and make something beautiful.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Right here. Okay. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
Okay. My name is Tamara. I'm 37, and I work in accounting, so I pay bills all day, every day. Talking to people. I'm in customer service, so yeah.
Okay, tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You do have some pop balloons. Let's find out why the gentleman popped.
Sure.
Can you give her your name, your age, and your occupation?
BJ, entrepreneur, and 39.
And why'd you pop?
I popped because I don't like the monochromatic outfit.
Okay.
Or the wig, so I had to pass.
No worries. Thank you.
Is he your type?
Okay, but no, thank you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
What is up with these guys and not liking wigs? Like, I mean, she could change it out, and I take that back. I'm gonna just play it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak out of turn.
I'm Dre, 34, and I'm a truck driver and a published poet.
And why'd you pop?
I'm just not really attracted to you, mommy. That's it. Nothing really in particular. I don't want to point out anything.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now Dre, your type.
No messy beard. I like clean cut beard, so we're good.
Thank you.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jeans, 36, licensed barber / content creator.
And why'd you pop?
Just not attracted to her.
It's okay. No problem.
No disrespect.
No, cool. You good.
See your type.
No, you're a little short for me, so it's okay.
You're a little
Thank
tall
you.
for me too.
That's all right. Thank you. Very
Your-
handsome though.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
37. My name.
She threw the short joke at him and still said he was handsome, but was a little short. We gonna stop with these short jokes. We gonna stop with the short jokes, okay? We average height around here. All right.
It's RL the Truth. I got a movie on my life out. It's called In All Truth.
Okay.
And why'd you pop?
I mean, you know, I know it already. I'm short for sure. You feel me?
But you're very handsome.
You gorgeous.
You didn't have
for
to pop
sure.
on me. I could have. You would had a chance.
Let me know something there, man.
You want to unpop?
You want your balloon back?
Get the balloon.
Did y'all see dude's face? Why he got a chance and he's short, but I don't have a chance because I'm short. She just wanted to say she dated outside her race. That's all that was. And that's fine. You can say that. You can say I date outside my race. And nobody's gonna be mad about it. It's okay.
Oh, back, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna allow you to ask the gentleman a question.
Okay, perfect. Hi, everybody. I would like to know, how's your relationship with Jesus?
We'll come back to you.
I'll skip him. I have kind of a weird relationship with him right now. I was raised.
Look, I'm laughing hard because this question is always like a deciding factor with people. Anytime they ask a religious question, it's a deciding factor. Some of these people ain't right with Jesus. And you asking them how close they are with Jesus. Dude went on here to pop this balloon. He was like, hey, look, I'm done. Take me out the reins. Take me out. I'm good. Don't ask me no more questions.
Christian, and I was raised Muslim by my stepdad. So I have a close relationship with him. I'm just trying to figure out which direction I'm going in.
Yeah, it's in progress.
There it is.
Gotcha. That's good.
My relationship with Jesus, it's cool. I don't think we may see it the same because I understand when it comes down to Christianity, there's so many different views.
Mhm.
But as far as how you should walk, we pretty much are in agreement for the most part.
That's good. That's good.
It's a working relationship constantly, man. You know,
Look, come on with this blurry view. Come on, man. Fix this. I need you to fix it. Like, why does it keep blurring in and out? Like, fix it, bro. Like, I don't know what you need to do. Back the camera up or something. I don't know. It's on. Take the autofocus off. It's on autofocus. Take the autofocus off. Like, come on, man.
no, but I don't call him Jesus.
What you call him?
Yeshua.
Sure?
Yeshua.
Yeah, sure. Okay, okay.
Yeshua. Hebrew.
You can teach me something.
Yeah, for sure. And we can do that.
All right.
Okay, well, you do have a few pop balloons. Let's find out why they pop.
Okay.
I popped my balloon because I have a different belief system. So if you believe in Jesus, I had to bow gracefully.
Respect.
What's your belief system?
I believe in the universe. I'm more a spiritual person.
That's fine. And you know, that's not bad that you're a spiritual person. You could say that you don't have a relationship and things could change. You never know. You never know.
There we go. There we go. There it goes right there. There it go right there. He's saying that you can see everybody look on his face. Look at the look on his face. He said, I'm spiritual. I believe in the universe. What does she do? Well, you never know. You know, things can change. No, stop. Just stop. Like, we don't have to do that. Stop. Okay? We're not about to. No, stop. Please, respectfully, stop.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, and why did you pop?
Oh, I popped because when she was at the end, she asked the guy, go ahead and get his balloon back. So it seemed like they might have a little vibe going on. But I like the dimples.
Oh, thank you. I see you got a little something too.
Yeah, okay.
So she is your type.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Is he your type?
He's actually handsome, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So you have 3 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay, sure.
Your question.
Oh, I have a question for her.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Oh shit. Okay, cool. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not at work? 'Cause I know you say you have to pay bills and everything like that. What's your favorite thing to do in your downtime?
I actually like to play games, so I have like a game on my phone. I have a
So
phone.
you was a gamer.
No, not a gamer. Like I just like car games.
Look, my man said he worked for Amazon. My man is fresh off of work. He still got the Amazon pants on. He is fresh off of work. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna hate about my man's outfit because there's definitely a mixed bag of outfits here. It's definitely a mixed bag of outfits. Like my man standing next to him look like Doughboy from Boys in the Hood. Like he looks like like he look like just looking at him, like he look like he Doughboy from Boys in the Hood. Like he like he can be the next Doughboy and Boys in the Hood like revisited for real. But my man is fresh off of work with the Amazon pants on, man. He said, you know what? I ain't got time to go freshen up. So I'm in this joint with the Amazon gear on, baby. I go to work. You know, we can make it work. I go to work. That's where he at. I'm working.
Like I'm just that type of person.
Gotta upgrade that. That's all. Other than nothing in particular about like anything like that. She's beautiful and all those other type of things.
Thank you.
I just need a gamer.
Okay.
Oh, you
want
a gamer.
Yeah. I got ADHD. I need somebody that understands that.
Ooh, no problem.
Your question?
We all have things that we tend to think about a lot. So as you're casually going about your day, what would you say are the main 3 things that crosses your mind every day?
I like that question.
So something just came to mind before we move on. Is it better to date somebody that understands your habits or somebody that can learn to understand your habits? He said he wanted a gamer because he likes the game and he needs somebody that's going to understand his gaming. So my question is, do you need somebody that's a gamer that understands gaming or understands your habit, whatever your habit is? Like you could be a person that likes puzzles. Do you want to date somebody that does puzzles so they can understand puzzles? Like, what does that look like? And drop it in the comments. Do you want to date somebody that understands your habits and lets you be into your habits and hobbies? Or do you want to date somebody that can learn and understand your habits and hobbies?
Family, they're very important to me. So I want to make sure they're healthy, they're doing good. So they cross my mind. God crosses my mind all the time. I want to make sure I'm doing making the right decisions, being good to people. And also, I have kids as well. So they cross my mind too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Your question?
What's a deal breaker for you?
Cigarette smoke. You smoke cigarettes?
No.
Okay. Thank the Lord. Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. You have 2 remaining balloons, and now you're gonna have to pop one.
Okay. Just go up and do it.
I'll follow you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, why did you pop his balloon?
I think you're handsome. I think I'm just more leaning to RJ. Is that your name, right? RJ? Who's RJ? RL? RL? Okay, sorry, I got the last letter wrong. RL. But yeah, I'm leaning more towards him. But you're
Wonderful.
handsome and I love your questions. It made me think. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Okay.
My man like real nonchalant. Like he ain't got no presence. He ain't got no vibe. He just like, even when he talk, it's just like he barely moves his mouth. I need him to, like, I don't know, have more. I don't know. I'll see how he reacts in the next round.
All right. Do you have any questions for her?
Not really. I'm gonna pop. So.
And why'd you pop?
Oh, she too tall for me. I know what's up. Yeah, for sure. I said it, man. You know, but I appreciate you. I thought one of y'all was gonna pick. Man, I ain't gonna lie. For
It's
sure.
okay. No worries. Thank you.
Good.
I appreciate y'all.
Did y'all see the chemistry there? Is it just me, or did y'all see the chemistry there? I seen chemistry. I thought it was gonna be a good match. So you telling me they're not a good match because she tall? She got on like platform shoes. Y'all probably the same height. You just going based off the platform shoes. Like, I need to know how tall she is versus. Hey, Deshae, ask her how tall she is without her platforms on, and ask him how tall he is.
Yeah. Okay, well, unfortunately, all the balloons have
No,
been popped.
it's
I really
okay.
appreciate you being here.
Of course. Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So did you pop on any of the guys?
Yes, I did. Because I had two guys left at the end, and one of them, I think I was just more attracted to the other one, so I popped on him. And then,
So what made him attractive to you?
His clean cut beard, and I love the curly hair that he going. He was just a little short, and I usually don't do short, but I was willing to compromise and see what happens. But then he
yes.
popped on me and said I was too tall. After he got his balloon back, he got his balloon back too for me. And then he popped on me. I think he just wanted a little shine.
I mean, he was
okay.
confused a little bit.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe.
You
That's
know,
okay, though.
maybe his curls are not natural, and he had like an activator and had seeped into his brain or something.
And it started frying
And
the brain.
yeah,
He couldn't
maybe
think
so.
right.
I don't know.
I think he on something.
So this is girl talk. This is the conversation that is had when guys aren't in the room. This, because I think they forgot the camera was there, or whatever.
Everyone don't got natural curls.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They putting that little soul glow.
Yeah.
They feeling all so
that little
silky.
cream of nature.
Yeah, the little cream of nature. What's it coming? The little blue and the S curl. The little S curl.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Hi, my name is Katrina with a C and not a K. I'm looking for someone who's down to earth and just knows his worth, and my best friend.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Katrina with a C and not a K. My occupation is I'm a pet stylist, and I do life insurance on the side.
Okay. You have one pop balloon. Let's find out why he popped. Okay, give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jeans, 36, barber / content creator.
And why'd you pop?
Oh, she just not my type.
Okay. Is it your type?
No.
Why not?
Perfect.
Too Caucasian.
Fine, somebody said it. Like, geez, like everybody was acting like they was scared to say it. Like they were like they was acting like they was scared to say it. He's been on the show before, and all the women that came up were black, and all of them said that they don't date outside their race. They don't date outside their race, and obviously he keeps coming back hoping to find something different. I don't know. Clearly the definition of insanity, right? Respect.
Okay. Okay. You can go ahead and ask the gentleman a question collectively.
If you have a daughter or your mom or your sisters, what would you tell them to stay away from when it comes to men?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Kelly, I'm 46, retired Navy. To answer your question would probably be bad breath.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
BJ, 39, entrepreneur. And I would tell her to stay away from men that don't value their worth.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Asante. I'm 27 and I work at Amazon. I would say to my daughters to stay away from any man that's inconsistent and doesn't have a great relationship with his mom.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Dre. I'm 34. I'm a truck driver and a published poet. To answer your question, I would tell my daughter that she should stay away from men that just tells her what she wants to hear. I feel like when guys do that, it's a big red flag because they're just trying to make you feel comfortable enough to possibly have sex with you.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calviz, 47, truck driver. I tell my daughter to stay away from disrespectful men, abusive, and the men that's not, basically out there and think it's a hustle every day in the streets. So stay away from that.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Jamal Branch, 32, investor trader. I would tell my daughter, which I do have, 10 years old, I would tell her to stay away and pay attention to a person that speaks more than what he actually does.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Keith, RO The Truth. My occupation, I got a movie on my life out on Amazon Prime and Tubi. What I would tell my daughter about men, boys, period. Running their mouth, right now. I mean, she's 10 years old, so I don't even think about it right now. Like, I got a baby girl, so I'm just overprotective right now. Like, I'm tripping. You better not mess with him. That's what I'm gonna tell her. And she got 3 older brothers, so that part.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to allow the gentleman to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you have a passport?
Yes, I do.
I see that you have the cat tag, but are you a dog lover as well?
I am a dog lover. I'm a pet stylist, so meaning I groom dogs and cats.
Would you give me a discount on grooming my golden doodle?
I don't know if I do a good discount unless you want me to cut half your dog.
We'll talk about it.
Quick question. What was I can just do one question then. What's something that you learned about self-love?
Self-love. You're not for everybody. Everybody's not for you. So you got to love yourself regardless because there's somebody for you.
Cool.
Hey, that's fire right there. I think everybody should lean into that one. Lean into that one particularly. Okay. The dude trying to get discounts. He ain't even trying to date. He's trying to get a discount on grooming his dog. Look, you already here. Get her number. You got to seduce her a little bit, spend a little money. Then you can get a free haircut. You ain't even got to get a discount. You can get free haircut once you get in there. You doing it backwards. You trying to get the discount on the front. Okay. You got to wait to get in and then get it on the back end. She probably going to do it for free just because she love you and love your dog. Like, come on. You got to think right, my guy. Think right.
When's the last time you were in a relationship and how long did it last?
Last time I was in a relationship was 5 years ago. It lasted 7 years.
Were you married to that person?
No, I was not married to her.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Did y'all catch that? I caught that. I need y'all to type in the chat that you caught that. And I'm gonna play it back for you one time.
It lasted 7 years.
Were you married to that person?
No, I was not married to her.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
She kind of stunned me on that one. What is one goal that you feel like you want to accomplish that you haven't accomplished yet?
My mobile grooming truck. I wish I had my own mobile grooming truck.
Okay. And as far as like grooming animals, do you have any animals of your own?
I do. I have 2 cats.
I can't do the cat.
Your question?
After you spoke, there's so many that's running through my head. I don't know which one to ask. So since you said it was a long time with the woman, so are you both? Are you looking for men? And are you it's so many things in my head.
Ask all of them. The Shay doesn't even care, right? Like she does. I ain't gonna say she does a horrible job, but she doesn't regulate the show. Listen, I want somebody to ask these questions because Deshae won't ask them. Ask the questions. Don't matter how many you ask all of the questions. We need answers on this 7-year lesbian relationship. We need all the answers.
She bi?
Yeah. Are you bi? Are you trying to do poly? Like, you seem so free spirited and you haven't stopped smiling this whole time.
Are you done?
Yes.
I am a free spirit person. I am bi, but I am looking for a king.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Your question.
She gorgeous.
Thank you.
While he's trying to figure it out, she looking for a king. But how long before she gonna want a queen to join the royal court? That's what I want to know. I think she want a throuple. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I am really taken back. Like, and she said it so casually, like, yeah, you know, we was together for 7 years. So I wonder what took her to be a lesbian, then what brought her back. I'm full of a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions.
Can I just come back and she's stuck on the look right now? I'm stuck right now. I don't even got nothing to say. No, I'm serious.
Okay.
Sure. Come back. I'm stuck.
Okay. Here's the hard part.
Okay.
You're gonna have to pop 2 balloons. I'm right with you. I'm following you right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and then another one.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
I like a big frame. Kind of short to me. I mean, I wear kind of like tall heels, so these are my lower heels. So
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay, and why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
I like a guy that's kind of clothes a little bit, not so baggy off of them. So you look like you wear a lot of baggy clothes. So I just kind of like a man that kind of wears a little bit bigger clothes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now you get to ask the remaining balloons a question.
If you were really, really mad, what would be something that would calm you down?
I usually like watching movies, sitting down watching movies. That usually rests me a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, music, specifically Barry White.
I like Barry White.
He's good for the soul.
Are we talking about like in a relationship? Or are we talking about at work? We're talking about just like in public? Or like, what's the setting?
I'm actually talking in relationships.
Yeah, in a relationship, I would prefer if we communicated and talked it out. You know what I mean? Because I understand how powerful that is. And a part of being mature, I feel like the faster we get over it, the better it is for us. You know what I mean? That's how you create longevity.
Okay.
Man, hopefully I can answer right now, though. What's the question? What's up?
Oh, your question again.
If you were mad, what would be something that would calm you down?
You.
I'll take that.
For sure.
I'll take that.
Why would she be the one to calm you down?
I mean, her energy, right, though, for sure. For
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
Right now, that's all I can say, because that's all I can feel outside of you gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Facts.
Okay. Okay, with the remainder balloons, I'm going to let them ask you a question. Do they still have their balloons?
Okay.
As a question, if you were to travel, where would first place you would like to go?
What's your passport?
I would love to go back to Turks and Caicos, but Jamaica for sure.
Montego.
What would be yours?
Be London.
And you do have a passport?
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
I'm asking her a question, or she asking me a question?
You're asking.
You're asking her a question.
What does a healthy relationship look like to you?
Fun, communication, loyalty.
I like that. Okay.
I would like to know where you're originally from.
I'm an Army brat. My dad was
Touche.
in the Army, so I traveled a lot. I kind of was a little pinball everywhere, bounced around and things like that.
Me
so,
too. My dad was in the Marines. My mom was in the Air Force.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, but I call Houston home.
Houston home. Okay, yeah.
You got a question?
Just due to my profession, right? Let's say, you know, I'm embarking on another journey to drop like another documentary or a movie. Would you be up for filming with that with me, being involved in my life?
To be honest, I'm kind of camera shy, so I don't know if I would be good at being on film.
Sure.
But I'll be a great supporter.
You for sure be good on film with me, for sure. But you know, it's good.
Okay.
So I'm asking, what guy do you think she gonna pick? And I want y'all to drop in the chat, and I'm gonna start dropping these questions that be on my mind in the chat. You know, so y'all can see it for yourselves what I be thinking. So y'all let me know what we got. One person saying the guy on the end or the guy in the black shirt. Okay. So we got two contenders right here. So guy on the end, guy in the black shirt. All right. So let's see which ones get eliminated and which ones that's gonna be left.
Okay, now you'll have to pop 2 balloons.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Now, why did you pop his balloon?
That part. This what happens? Is this what happens?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You kind of make me nervous.
Yeah.
You kind of make me nervous.
Nervous? Okay, all right, for sure. That's good. Then I respect it.
Yeah.
Why does he make you nervous?
I don't know, cause he's nervous. So
am I?
Yes, you're not. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of nervous. I feel like you.
Okay, for sure.
I feel like me. I need someone who's aggressive, kinda.
Okay. It's all good. Yeah.
Because if we're both nervous, it's not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, well, this is just right here, right now. This ain't nerves outside of this. I spent 10 years in prison. Nerves don't even involve nothing, and you know, with me. So it's life, though. I respect.
I don't think that's something you should be sharing. Like, you ain't got to tell everybody that. Because now I want to know the backstory. You spent 10 years in prison. There's only so many crimes that you can get 10 years in prison for. I mean, and since you're black, that could be drugs. That could be felonious assault. That could be regular assault. That could be a misdemeanor domestic violence case. That could be, that could be a little bit of everything. But I'm curious on the 10 years in prison. That ain't killing. It could be manslaughter. But whatever the case is, I do want to know this backstory to why he ended up 10 years in prison, because I wouldn't have said that on the show. Because now, look at her face. She definitely looks scared now. She definitely looks scared. And then she's going to go in the back and tell all the women to stay away from the dude in the Jordan shirt because he spent 10 years in prison. Not to say that makes him a bad person, but people have their preconceived notions about people in jail time without knowing the backstory.
Respected. And you just got me a little, off.
Okay.
That's your energy.
Oh,
it's kind of like
my energy.
Your energy got me feeling in that way, and it's good. I respect it.
Oh,
for sure,
okay.
For sure. I respect
I'll take
it.
that. I'll take that.
She's pressure.
Pressure for sure.
Respect. Thank you so much.
And why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
I feel like you came for a date or to meet someone, and I feel like you just didn't dress your best.
Oh no, yeah. I just came to chill.
You just came to chill?
Oh yeah. I was fresh off work. I just like asking deep relationship questions because I like to know where people mindsets are as opposed to just being friends. I like to see relationships.
Okay.
Told you that boy is fresh off work. Told you. He came here like, hey, he had no time to go home. He had no time to go home.
Okay, I'm gonna let you ask the guys a question.
What's your love language?
Traveling, most definitely.
I can tell.
It's definitely traveling, without a doubt. I've been 6 out of 7 continents. So yeah, that's definitely it.
I love to travel.
Okay.
My love language, I'm a physical person, so I'm not gonna be all up under you, but when I am around you, I will want you close to me. I could touch you. I like giving gifts surprisingly. So pop up, you get home, I bring you some flowers, or I don't know, just be like a random little date or something, like, because you wasn't thinking about it. You know what I mean? I don't just pop up at houses. And then I like to travel. I mean, I would love to do even just basic like road trips. Like if we just drove 10 hours away, like, I don't know, Miami's like Destin or something, just somewhere, you know what I mean? You don't necessarily have to be overseas. I do have a passport, you know what I mean? My daughter has a passport. We all have passports, you know what I mean? But just little small things like that where we can stay close.
Okay.
Was that a shot? What was that? Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that was a shot at my man's down at the end? Because it was like, no, it ain't necessarily got to be overseas. You know, it could be close. You know, we could be right here. Be right next to each other. I think he threw a shot at my man's. I think he threw a shot at him. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think he threw a shot. I think he threw a shot.
Okay. Now you have to pop one balloon.
Okay. Moment of truth. I think she gonna go with Doughboy. That's my pick. I'm calling him Doughboy just because I call him Doughboy, but he the truck driver, and I think he's an entrepreneur. So I think she gonna go with him.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it ain't no thing, baby.
I'm sorry.
Now why don't you pop his balloon?
You don't know, it's cool. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
No reason. You're a very nice guy. I love the way that you talk. You articulate very well. There's no real reason that I popped their balloon, but if I had a choice, I would take taller.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
You're not short, but
You're not short.
Yeah.
No, I know.
That's what she's saying. Okay. Well, you're already up here.
Yep.
All right. Do you have any questions for each other?
No, I think it's perfect. She's a free spirit. I am a free spirit. Love traveling. Think the chemistry is awesome.
How are you feeling?
I think the chemistry is awesome. I think he's a nice looking guy. I would ask, how are you as far as outgoing? Can you swim? Can you?
I'm retired Navy, so most definitely I can swim.
You like being outside? You like
all
the heat?
day. Yeah, love the heat. Love the heat.
Okay. Okay.
So how y'all feel about each other?
Perfect match.
Well, is this a match?
I'll try it. I'll see. I can see.
All right, we have a match. Well, thank you. Take it, girl.
Where's the enthusiasm at? Like, is this a match? I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it is the response. I'll try it. Wow. Wow.
Go for it. That's it. You off the market right now.
What about her did you like when you saw her?
I think the first thing I noticed was when she said she was a free spirit.
Yeah.
And that I automatically was drawn to that because I am too. I like things to happen just openly and organically.
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews hosted by Christine Olivier. Check the description for the link.
I'm Bree, and I'm looking for a man, someone spiritual, someone's into God, and just ambitious.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi, fellas.
Hi. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Bree. I'm a case manager and tentatively working on opening an independent living facility.
Okay. All right, Bree, you do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why he popped. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Dre. I'm 34. I'm a truck driver and a published poet. And I pop my balloon just solely because of the chest tattoo. I like women with tattoos, but when it's across the chest like that, it just strikes me as like a little like ghetto or like unclassy. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I mean, I love the Pomeranian, the heels, you know what I mean? Like the body, I mean, you cool.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just
Gotcha.
off of looks.
You know, I was a young one once before.
Still look young. I thought you were the same age as me.
How old is that?
I'm 34.
I'm 38.
Young, you still in your prime.
I mean, my younger days.
Well, no,
If I
feel
could
you.
take this back, it probably would. It's my baby
I
girl,
got some
my
tattoos I
daughter.
wish I could take back. You know what I mean? So I feel
You
you.
like that?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Okay, now is Dre your type?
He's good. He's cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
He's
Okay.
sweet.
Okay. All right, you can ask the gentleman.
Dre, look, you got too many hangers, bro. Like, I need you to not have so many hangers, man. Like, it's the tattoos, it's the wigs. Like, we got a lot of hangers, man. Got a lot of hangers, man. We gotta let some of these hangers go.
A question.
Okay. So, how do y'all handle conflict in a relationship?
Okay, let's start with you. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm BJ, 39, entrepreneur. I try to resolve conflict by first distancing ourselves if tensions are high, if emotions are high, because a lot of things can be said in anger, especially right after the argument takes place. So give ourselves some distance and maybe come back and then process our thoughts better afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Oh, Asante, and my name is 27. My name is Asante. I'm 27 and I work at Amazon right now.
Okay.
Handling conflict is I kind of like piggybacking off what he said, but really more so just having an understanding of the person that you with, how they handle conflict, how, you know what I'm saying, what makes them communicate, what makes them open up, what makes them kind of shut down. You know, I guess just being aware and being transparent as well, because honesty is if I ask you something, can you tell me the truth? But transparency is you just come to me and I'm telling you what it is and you ain't got to ask me for that. So, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Calvis, 47, truck driver. Communication, listening to each other, paying attention to each other, and just being in tune. You know, being in tune with the other person, your partner. So that's how I handle it.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Jamal Branch, 32, investor trader. How do I handle conflict? Simple. You just have to listen. Everybody just wants to be heard. And after you feel like the person is heard, then solve the issue if it can be solved.
Right.
So it's very simple.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Jeans, 36, barber / content creator.
Okay.
And how I handle conflict, it just depends on who got the issue. Communication rules the nation. So I'm gonna let you get your opinion or your grievance out first whenever you're ready. Cause I don't mind taking time. I mean, people say they don't want to go to sleep mad and all that, but sometimes it's like you can't force the person to come back to the conversation whenever you want them to. So whenever that person ready or however they feel like they need to handle the conflict, however much time they need, and then at some point, I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, what's like when you ready to talk about this?"
Right.
And then you say what you want to say, and then I'm gonna respond to that however I feel like based off of what you said.
Okay, so you go off energy practically.
Energy is big, yeah, vibrational frequency and all that. Like if we not on the same vibe, then we gonna have to go separate ways at some point.
Okay.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Keith RL The Truth. I got a movie on my life out on Amazon Prime. It's called In All Truth. How do I handle conflict in relationship? Conversation, man. Everything stay open. Nothing's
Right.
closed off at all. It's levels to it. So, like, even if it get heated, based on some condition, maybe I do or something, you know, like I'm not gonna walk away from nothing.
Right.
Like I stand in front of flame. It's nothing. So,
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you do have a pop balloon. Let's find out why you popped.
Yeah, I just couldn't move past bro comment about her shoes looking like Pomeranians.
Huh?
He said the shoes like Pomeranians when bro said that earlier. I don't know how many people caught that, but it kind of resonated with me. It was like, yo, he's right. They do like puppies.
But that's good though. My girl got some.
Yeah,
Your
but
girl.
I mean, but like,
She got the white ones.
how many animals
Your
must
ex
die
or
for you
your
to look
girl?
fly?
Wait, you said you had a girl?
Okay.
One of my friends have the white ones, and we call them the Pomeranians. They're like the little poodle, the little dog. Yeah. So then when I said that, but you shouldn't base.
So you popped because you don't like the shoes?
Yeah, like they are like Pomeranian-ish.
Oh.
So it's just a style thing for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Respectful.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
I make women laugh too.
What? He popped based off somebody else's statement about her shoes looking like Pomeranians, and then said it's a style thing for me. You seen them shoes when she walked up? Cause I know you looked her from the top to the bottom. I know you seen those shoes when she walked up, bro. I know you did. There's no way you didn't see the shoes. It's no way. It's no way.
Okay.
I mean, that's funny, but I got you. All right.
Okay, so with the remaining balloons, I'm going to let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay.
What's your question?
Oh, and what'd you say you do for work again?
I'm a professional case manager.
What kind of cases do you work?
I work primarily with youth, but just social services. It can be from domestic violent women in homeless shelters. Like I said, I'm looking to open up my own independent living facility for homeless, as well as young girls that's transitioning out of the foster care.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that. What's your love language, or something that you just can't go without, but something that you don't never want to ask for?
A love language, something that I can't. My man next to me.
Good enough for me.
Your question?
Do you have children?
I do. My daughter, 18. She the one actually who enticed me to come here today.
You have children?
Yeah, I have one. One daughter. She's 29.
Okay.
So how do you feel? I have a 29-year-old. You 38. How you feel about that? What's your age range?
I would say 45, the oldest.
45?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm 47.
You could look it for your age, though.
No, I'm just asking this question. Yeah.
Okay. Your question?
So with you working with those kinds of people, so I would say you're very serving. Your love is very serving, correct? So would you say that as much as you serve in your past relationships, do you feel like you have received that back?
Not fully. You know, it's growing. Me as an individual, knowing what I want was the key. You know, knowing, okay, you get comfortable with what you know and not wanting to step out the box. And it's like when you get to that point where it's like, okay, this is not working. You gotta try something else. So therefore, it's like I think I've grown to know what I like and what I don't like. And that's kind of like
And would you say your past relationships have failed because of that lack of serving?
very much so. Yeah. You know, we all get older, we all grow. Not being really submissive You know, being overly independent sometimes can intimidate a man. So knowing how to fall back. So I'm the only girl. I have all brothers, the youngest. So I've always been like, you know, kind of like why I got tattoos on my chest. But but no, yeah. So that's did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
And your question?
What's like the top 3 things that you for sure be like, that's nah, I ain't doing that. Like
A deal
he's
breaker?
cookies, yeah.
Showing narcissistic
Narcissist.
signs, not ambition, not
Facts.
affectionate.
All right, for sure.
Okay. Good question.
What's your views on religion?
I'm spiritual,
Perfect.
very much so. So if you're not spiritual, you don't believe there's a higher power, we're definitely not going to work.
I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. So that's really what I just was wondering. Like, so you answered that. I mean, what's understood ain't got to be explained. You spiritual is all I need to know.
Okay.
Okay, you have 4 remaining balloons. Now here's the hard part. You have to pop 2.
Pop 2. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, now why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
What's funny?
I don't know. He just seemed like too serious. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can think of.
I know she lying because the dude next to him is super serious. Like he seems the most serious out of everybody. I ain't seen him smile not one time.
He just seemed too serious.
Now is Jeans your type?
No.
Why is he your type?
Well, I mean, I never really dated anyone outside of my ethnicity. Not saying that I'm not curious. But yeah, and you kind of short. Pop that balloon if you want to.
She's telling you not to. Okay, now is she your type?
Yeah.
You want to make sure your type?
She fit the criteria.
Okay.
Hey, that part. Okay, and why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Oh, she probably.
He just not my type. I mean, you're sweet. You seem like you're a very sweet guy, but yeah,
It's all good, baby.
yeah.
Okay. Now is she your type?
Almost definitely. She fine. She got something going for herself. She very spiritual.
I'm glad y'all ain't pop y'all blown off my broken.
Oh no, I noticed that. I just ain't judging. Let me see that. No,
But that was a lie.
no.
It broke right before I got here.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I love her braids. She seems very confident. So you have a 19-year-old daughter?
18.
Very nurturing. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's all good. It's all love, baby. Ain't worried about it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you have 2 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Okay.
From your previous relationships, would you say that they seem to be like a cycle that you could not break?
A cycle that I couldn't break.
Example. So it could simply be like, oh, well, this last relationship, it was anger issues. The one before, anger issues. One before, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we tend to go through cycles that we see through the same people. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
would you say your past relationships seem like a cycle?
No, he's actually was different than what I typically would go for. You know, I was typically the bad guy, you know, but it's like he was book smart and street smart like myself. So I think that's why we actually was able to work out as long as we did. Unfortunately, it didn't fully, but I think that cycle being broke since I hit my 30s. Yeah.
Understood.
Your question?
How tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". We're the same height. We can figure everything out later because you can pick me for sure. That's good.
Okay.
All right, moment of truth. Who do you think she's gonna pick? The monotone, very serious guy, or Jordan Brand? Wait, which one?
Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop one balloon.
Oh, okay.
And why did you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Just because I had to pop a balloon.
No reason?
Well, I mean, he's really not my type, but yeah, that's kind of
What makes him not your type?
I mean, height.
Why you look like that?
I mean, just
Why'd you look like that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
The
I only just
hair.
look to the side because if it truly is just height, I think both of our balloons should be popped.
Both of y'all balloons.
But it's all good.
Yeah, but I mean, that's it. That's really it.
Height,
Yeah, height. I mean, you're just not like what I go for.
wonderful. I understand.
Yeah. You want your balloon popped?
For sure. My damn feelings hurt. Height.
I say what?
Times right there.
Your feelings is hurt.
Yeah, her height like 20 times right there.
Why y'all be so like?
I'm just joking, it's part of it. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
He's an actor.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
You got the documentary and all of that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For sure.
Oh, okay. You have any kids?
Yes, I got 4.
4 kids?
Yes, 3 boys, 1 girl.
How many baby mamas?
2. My oldest son has his own mom, and I got 3 with my ex-wife.
Ex-wife. How long you been divorced?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you want next?
My queen, if that's next, for sure.
Hmm.
Anything less than to be uncivilized. Seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
What is happening in the background? This is like the second or third time they ain't looked off into the distance because something is happening. I need to know what somebody turn the camera around. So we doing like background shots and everything behind the scenes. Can we see what's like going on in the background? Because it seems to be a lot.
You can ask one question.
Okay. What was the question I was going to ask you? How do you see yourself? Like your lifestyle? What's your lifestyle?
I'm a mentor.
You're
You
a
know,
mentor.
I'm a mentor to kids. Also, I'm a mentee, man. I'm a student, so I feel like just being, someone who's always willing to learn makes me a perfect teacher. So it's easy in that lane for me. So that's what I do constantly.
Right. Right.
That's just the lane I'm in. I coach. I just left coaching today. I kind of messed up because I just dropped my daughter off at work, but it's part of the process, though.
How old are your kids?
My 4 that are mines are 16, 14, 13, and 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my daughter is from my ex-wife, so I took her to work, dropped her
Okay.
off. Probably got to pick her up tonight.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for her?
I mean, we can figure all that out in a minute, though. I got the balloon still, so it's good.
Okay. So do we have a match?
No.
Okay.
I respect it.
I think you have too many kids for me.
I respect it for sure.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I knew she was gonna pop off the kids. I knew she was gonna pop. Soon my man said all them kids he had, I knew she was gonna pop. It was a done deal. It's a done deal. And what's going
Okay, well, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so you walked out. So when you first had walked up to the lineup,
Mhm.
what was you thinking about the squad?
Like, yes, a lot of short guys in here.
They were
It's
smaller.
gonna be fast.
They were smaller. They were a little vertically challenged for your liking.
Yeah.
Okay, so how tall are you?
Catch After the Pop for exclusive interviews.
vertically challenged. All right. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's hosted by Kristen Olivier. Check the description for the link.
Hey you guys, I'm Timberland, and I am looking for a guy that has his life together. He has to have a career, no kids. Let's see, that just matches my energy, matches my style, and it's just like an all around like family man and someone that's wanting to get married because I want to get married. So, yeah.
Okay, let's bring in our next single lady. Hello.
Hi. Right here.
Right here. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Timberland, and I'm a realtor. Yes.
And how old are you?
36.
Okay. All right. You do have one pop balloon. Let's find out why he popped.
Alrighty.
Okay. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jeans, 36, barber / content creator.
And why'd you pop?
She kind of taller than me. She's not really my type exactly.
Just the height.
No, it's not just the height. She kind of not she's not quite my type.
Okay.
Okay, now is it your type?
He's a little too short, but you're good looking.
Thank you.
Okay. And why did you pop?
I just Calvez 47 truck driver. I just like I like original, hair. I don't like the lashes or stuff like that. No disrespect to you. That's just my preference. That's all.
Okay.
Now is Calvin your turn?
You look nice. I don't think I would maybe approach you, or I don't know.
She confused.
You just
Yeah, she confused.
you are just nice, but not really my type.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. And I'm going to let you ask the gentleman a question.
Alrighty. So for me, I feel like friendship is a big thing in a relationship. So like, how do you value friendship and how do you keep that connection open?
Okay, let's start with you. Give her your name, your age, and your occupation.
BJ, 39, entrepreneur. Friendship is important, but just know that we're not friends if it does, go into a whole relationship. Because a lot of times with friendship, you can't really be anything else. Like if I can't be your man and be your friend at the same time, because a lot of times friends lie to each other.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Asante. I'm 27 and I work at Amazon. Friendship, I feel like that's very key when it comes to a relationship because it kind of sets the tone for how the relationship is going to be held out. Because if y'all were best friends before y'all got started, 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna be best friends when it's over with. So yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Dre. I'm 34, and I'm a truck driver and a published poet. Can you please repeat the question? Because did you mean friendship as a whole or in a relationship?
Friendship. So for me, being a friend first before like jumping into a relationship, that's really important to me. So like, how do you value friendship and how do you keep the connection open?
Yeah, so when it depends on a relationship, I feel like friendship is the foundation. We could keep that open by setting boundaries.
So I don't like this question. And the reason why I don't like this question is because I don't like when women say we should be friends first before we can get into a relationship. Because here's the thing. As your friend, I'm not opening your door. As your friend, I'm not paying for your food. As your friend, I ain't taking you nowhere at all with me to hang around me or my friend. I'm not introducing you to nobody because you're a friend. What that tells me is that you're looking to play the field and keep me in this friend zone. And as soon as I do something or don't do something that you like, then that's where I'm going to stay. Now, I'm all for, being friends and going into a relationship, whatever like that, in the courting phase. But don't call it a friendship because I don't want to be friend zoned. That whole friendship part of it, I don't like that. That to me is wild. Y'all let me know. Am I hitting the nail on the head? Do you want to be friends with your person Because it's not courting. You're their friend. There's no courtship. It's friendship and then it's courtship. Oh, do you want the courtship as you build the friendship, as you build a relationship? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments.
At the same time, you know, I mean, communicating what we want, and as long as we're growing towards that, then we're moving in the right direction. But I feel like friendship is key. It's the foundation.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Jamal Branch, 32, investor trader. And friendship is very important. You must be friends first, because a lot of times we see how it is when you start off with just liking somebody, but then come to find out you don't truly like them. And so it's good to start off as friends. And the way how you can maintain that is just do what typical friends do, commitment, and talk to each other, really get to know each other, and see if you are willing to go further than that.
Okay. I'll take that.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Keith, All Real the Truth. I have a movie on my life, documentary, it's on Amazon Prime called In All Truth. Communication.
How do you value friendship,
Friendship.
and how do you keep that open?
Okay.
The connection
mandatory. Friendship is mandatory in relationship based because you got to start somewhere. So that's the best way to get to know somebody. You know, take your time with them.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna let the gentleman ask you a question.
Alrighty.
Whose choice was it? Was it to name you Timberland?
I think it was my mother's choice, my mother's friend. I don't know if she liked the Timberland shoes or the rapper. I don't know, but I think it's just a
spelled
unique
differently, but
name.
beautiful name.
Thank you.
Okay, your question.
What's something that you didn't value in relationships before that you make sure is a non-negotiable now?
What's something that I didn't value in a relationship? I would say just not, I don't know. I've been cheated on before. So like just giving that person a second chance. So like going forward, like I'm moving on like that first red flag.
So knowing your value.
Knowing my value. I'll take that.
I dig
Yes.
it. Right.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Dre, 34. I'm a published poet and a truck driver. And I wanted to ask you, what are you currently looking for in a relationship, and what makes you think that you're ready to have a serious relationship?
So something that I'm looking for in a relationship, somebody who matches my vibe, somebody that can fit in with my lifestyle, someone that is financially stable, family oriented, someone that loves animals, someone that is dating with intention, because I do want to get married. I don't want to be a girlfriend for forever. And I think that I'm ready because I've really learned myself, and I've been by myself and just like found like what truly makes me happy now. And I know, like I said, I'm running from those first red flags. Like I'm not going to lower myself or lower my standards for anybody anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Your question.
First impressions are important. So if you are to leave an impression, what is the main one you want to be left?
My man should really look into reading books, like audio books. Like he has a really great audio book voice, but I can't imagine having like a one-on-one conversation with. I don't know if he's acting. Like I hope that he's acting and he's just doing that for this show and everything. Cause man, let me tell you, like bro, this is the whole vibe he giving is just crazy. Like it is crazy.
That I am just a caring person, a loving person. I don't know. I'm always speaking positivity into other people's lives. So I just want like them to remember me as just that positive, upbeat person. And, yeah.
All
Did that
right.
answer your question?
Yes.
Your question.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself married with my first child, and in my career with my husband, maybe like building a business together and just flourishing.
See you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop 2 balloons.
I can't ask another question.
Go for it.
Does anyone have kids? And if so, how many?
Raise your hands.
Okay.
You have a what?
My daughter is 4 years old.
Just one?
Just one kid.
Okay.
One daughter, 10.
Okay.
Okay. Why'd you pop?
Cause I'm a daddy and I love it though, like for sure. I don't second guessing about nothing. I spent too long in prison away from my kids, so I'm there daily, like so. I don't even have like an understanding for anybody outside of that. So I respect it. She don't either.
Gotcha.
You don't have kids?
I don't have kids, no. I have 4 kids.
Okay. Now you're gonna have to pop 1 balloon.
1. This is hard. It's just for the height. I'm sorry.
Okay, now why'd you pop this gentleman's balloon?
Really nice person, I mean, from what I can tell, but I think it's just height. I think it's just that.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is she your
But
type?
you are good
I know you
looking.
had your balloon unpopped, so she's definitely your type.
Off of first look, no. First glance, no. But I like to see personality. Sometimes that overrides everything else.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now
get
you
another
can ask
question?
them a question.
Alrighty. Tell me about a time in your life, maybe a significant like milestone in your life that shaped who you are today.
I would say probably massive weight loss shaped my life today.
You said master weight loss?
Massive weight loss.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Does it have to be like something like gotta be like a short story or something like that? Like,
No, just something that has shaped who you are today. Maybe something that's happened in your life, a milestone. Maybe you overcame something.
keep it short and sweet. A few months ago, I ended up losing the first apartment I ever had. I ended up getting evicted, and I was gonna move back home, but my supervisor actually put me to the side and said that there's 2 types of people in this world: cows and buffaloes. You can be a buffalo and stand in the rain, stand in the storm, and see what type of man you was on the other side, or you can go back home and let people take care of you. So I'm proud to say that right now I got my second apartment. I still work at the same
Congrats.
job, and I turn everything around. So I know that I'm a man that don't run away. So
Love that. Okay.
I would say when I published my first book, I felt like it changed me. I felt like that was something that possibly couldn't be fathomable. Like I didn't think that from where I'm from that was even possible. You know what I'm saying? So when I actually published that and people started purchasing it, because actually it's very personal too, because like I said, I'm a poet. They're kind of deep and very personal. When I achieved that and realized that people were actually supporting it, it made me feel like, okay, well, what am I doing next? You know what I mean? Then I can actually do this, so keep doing it. So I put out a second book and I'm just trying to go from there. You know, I'm just trying to keep going.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. Now you got the pop 1 balloon.
Sorry.
it's what it is.
Now why'd you pop his balloon?
I don't know. I think you're a cool guy. That's very like a good story that you told. I would just say not first impression is not really my type, I would say. Maybe.
Oh, first impressions? Oh yeah, I dig that. I appreciate that. That's all good though, baby.
Yeah.
You're still beautiful. You got like going for yourself. You're gonna find you a lucky man one day. I wish I was that lucky man, but it's not today. So what's me for me? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, now you have 2 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let them ask you a question. We're gonna start with
Alrighty.
him because we always start with this one.
Okay.
What made you go into real estate? And is there any other passions that you have? Or on top of the passions, what hobbies do you have?
So what made me go into real estate? Property management. So I am a property manager too. Been doing that for like 11 years. And I just said, why not just go and get my real estate license so I can branch away from apartments and start making the big money in houses.
Naturally.
Eventually I would like to have like my own like portfolio of rental property, you know, and just manage that, and also do content creating for like beauty and fashion. So, you know, I love the camera. I love just life and just
And what type of
documenting
hobbies do
that.
you have?
My hobbies, I would say I like to shop. I like to go try new restaurants. I like to travel. I like spending time with my 2 dogs. Yeah.
Are you on any dating apps out here?
No.
So we got to catch you in public.
You do have to catch me in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on any dating apps?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
Okay. And your question?
Yes. If you were walking down the street with your significant other, what would your position be? In front, on the side, or behind?
On the side with him next to the street.
Is it me, or have these questions that they've been asking, especially him, has just have no depth to them whatsoever? Just no depth. Just none whatsoever. Just no kind of, let's find out what kind of person you are whatsoever. What side of the street are you gonna walk on? The side you gonna put her on, which is the inside. Like, just somebody get this man off the show. Just get him off the show, get him matched. I don't know, but get him. He's not getting picked because clearly he don't want his woman to be saved, or you know, he probably want her. I don't know what the hell he want, but clearly this woman gonna die because my goodness, this is just crazy.
For protection.
He said if we were walking down the street, what would my position be?
Yeah.
And yeah. So he would be, yeah. The guy would be next to the road and I would be walking next to him. I like to hold hands, so
Same.
side by side.
For sure.
Okay. Now you have to pop one balloon.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, why did you pop his balloon?
Because of that dumb question he asked. That's why he got his balloon pop, because he asked a dumb question.
Because I had to pop one. I think you're dressed nice. You're very handsome. I don't know. It's just
Like just too perfect, right?
I don't
I'm messing
know.
with you. No, but thank you. It was very nice meeting you, Timberland.
Nice meeting you too.
For sure.
Okay. All right, Dre, do you have any questions?
How do you feel about men with female friends?
Are you dating? Have you dated any of these female friends before?
Not necessarily, but I do keep like women around me. You know what I mean? I have like women that love me, so I keep women around me. So I just want to know how you feel about, like, let's say me
Like
and you
these
go
family
out.
members?
No, friends.
Friends,
Like if
okay.
we go out, like if I want to invite you to a concert
Mhm.
and I come pick you up, or let's say I got you first, you were already with me, and I'm going to get my 2 homegirls. How would you feel about that?
I feel like I would definitely want to meet them first. Like, I feel like I would want us to have a vibe before you start bringing other
Naturally.
female friends. And then, I don't know. It would depend on like how you treat me in front of them. Like, I want to be the priority
Definitely.
if I'm your girl. So
And then one more question. Are you materialistic?
no, but I do like nice things.
Naturally.
But I mean, I feel like I work hard and, yeah. But I'm not materialistic.
My man is bold for asking that friendship question. Like that's kind of tough. Like that especially if they single and they ain't got no man, and you bring your girl around these single women. Not saying nothing wrong with that, but Some women get jealous and envious and stuff like that, especially if they want to lay claim to you because they were there first. Some women are very territorial. Even female friends, platonic friends, are territorial over their male friend. They ain't even gotta date them, or never had dated them, or don't want to be in a relationship with them. But they are territorial over that platonic friend. Like it's I've seen it before. It's crazy. It is crazy. I would never bring platonic friends around the girl that I date because they territorial. They'll be cool for a minute, but then it be all these questions after. Like, man, I don't know. Like, we cool, but I don't question you about you and your husband or you and your boyfriend. Like, why you question me about me and mine? Just territorial, boy. I don't know if it's out of concern or if it's out of jealousy. You really don't know.
It's just a
I like
question.
Fashion Nova.
No, I'm hey, it's all the same. I feel like in America, we're the only ones that take like brands and stuff serious. Traveling so much, I realize how other people dress in other countries. We're the only ones that take it so serious. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Do you have questions for Dre?
What are 3 things that you look for in your partner, and why is that important to you?
I feel like loyalty, because that also helps me build trust when you're out and about. I can trust that you're mine. You know what I mean? I don't have to be all insecure and stuff. I want to say respect, because if you don't respect me, then we're gonna always bump heads. We might. I mean, I'm not really with the arguing and all of that. Like, I have to see respect, or it's over. You feel me? And I would like my partner to be secure. You know what I mean? They have to be secure within themselves to be able to, like what I asked you about, if it's me and you and I want to pick one of the homegirls up, or like, oh, the homegirls inviting us to a picnic, do you want to go? Like, if you're secure with yourself, then it's just fine if other women are around, because you know where we stand. You know what I mean? So loyalty, respect, and security.
Okay. And then I guess my last question.
That's as many as you want.
Dang, Deshae, is you gonna get them off of the show? Like, we don't normally go this long. It's like 1 or 2 questions, and hey, is this a match? Why are we prolonging this whole Q&A that we doing up here? Like, are you just kind of trying to extend the show a little bit? Like, I don't understand. I don't want to see all this Q&A. If it's a match, it's a match. If they're gonna do all the Q&A, they can do all this Q&A after the show. And if they decide they want to go separate ways, they go separate ways. But all this back and forth up here, come on, like, we can end the show. We can end the show. They taking too long up here with all these questions. Okay. Matter of fact, if they would ask better questions in the lineup, we wouldn't even be having all these conversations right now.
Get it out now.
So you're a truck driver, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you balance your personal life, your work life, and your relationships with
Well,
being on the road a lot?
See, I don't drive over the road. I drive locally. So coming home every day at 6 p.m., I mean, that's perfectly fine. You can balance out life as far as like being around my daughter, or just like going to, I don't know, do something fun or whatever. I'm a Libra. I feel like I have the perfect balance. You know what I mean? It's nothing really overcrowds anything in my life. The only thing is I haven't found time to write recently. So I've been kind of like in a writer's block. That's the only thing.
And you have a 4-year-old?
Yeah, my daughter's 4.
So how is your relationship with her mother?
Me and her mother are very mature. We co-parent very well. If I wanted my daughter for a week, a month, I could have her as long as I want her. Me and her haven't been in a relationship for about 3.5 years or something like that. And we haven't had sex in about the same amount of time.
Okay. Do you want her back?
My daughter's
If she
mom,
came back and said she wants to get back with you.
honestly, the way that it ended, it was lacking. It was lacking a lot of something. We could talk about it behind the scenes, but that was lacking for a long time. So if it didn't take this to change it or that to change it, I feel like if we did reconnect that, it'll still be the same story. You know what I mean? So no, I don't. But it's very important. I feel like having 2 parents. It's like a 96% chance that we will never get back together again.
Alrighty. And how do you envision like your next relationship, like with life? Do you like animals?
these questions are too personal to be talking about right now. Y'all can literally leave and go have this conversation. Y'all don't have to have this whole conversation right here. This Shay, I need you to control the show and end this. Like, who wants to continue to watch this? Matter of fact, do y'all even think that they about to walk away together? Because after all these questions, I don't even think they're gonna walk away together. Like I'm feeling like his balloon about to get popped. The more questions he answer, and the more questions he asks and she asks and they answer and he answers, I'm thinking it's coming. I think they're just on borrowed time at this point.
Almost like.
Yeah, I actually love animals. I actually just got a dog. I named him Kilo.
Okay.
I've always had pets growing up. I feel for injured animals. You know what I mean? I feel for anybody with a disability. I see somebody in a wheelchair, and I have a heart. My life going forward with a relationship wise, I feel like being 34 now and what I went through, you got to take things kind of slow. You feel me? You can't just be jumping into stuff. So, like you said earlier about the friendship, when I said it's a foundation, I meant that but how long do we stay in that though? Is it 2 months? What if it's 6 months? What if we really trying to get to know each other before we just jump into something? You know what I mean? So I want to be serious about it, but I have like different views about certain things in life. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to relationships, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just something we have to talk about.
Okay, so you're saying that. Is this a match?
Yeah.
Is it a match?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a match.
Oh, no, public?
All right, thank you. My feet are hurting.
I'm sure. We get a break, right?
Yeah, be behind them.
So when you initially came out, were there
Okay. All right. We done with that. Okay, we done with that. Look. Okay. You know, there's so much to unpack here. Okay, we got 2 matches. The last one was way more conversation that I would have wanted to agree to. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Deshae just. Sometimes she don't answer questions the way like she's supposed to ask questions, and then she lets certain things go, and then she does stuff like this where she allows this whole situation to just keep going instead of just asking them, look, y'all got 2 questions, is it a match, and whatever. Like, if you're doing it for the content and the clicks, I get it. Do it for the content, do it for the clicks. But at the same time, it's kind of like, why are we continuously going on and on and on? These are like the questions are getting more personal and everything. Like, they could have really just took that conversation on and they still matched, which is great. But I just feel like that part right there just lingered on a little too long. Then they got like this whole person that's doing the little speaking and stuff like that. And like, come on now. Like, that's just, it's crazy. It's really crazy, but whatever the case is, man, look, listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the content. Make sure you go ahead, check out we got another live that we're going to do tomorrow. So we're going to do lives on Tuesday, Wednesday, and we got a new live that we're going to do on Fridays. So make sure you stay tuned, check all that stuff out. I will catch you on the next go around. Peace.